Hey y'all. So I had some time. I'm working like 7 days a week right now. It's my birthday, but I'm gonna start beginning the process of draining the pool. Anyway, you do not have to drain the pool. You can leave water in the pool all winter long if you want to. But you will see when the leaves start falling, you'll start seeing the leaves in there, and it's just, to me personally, it's just a pain in the butt. And you can get a cover. I've got a cover. I'm leaving it for you. But it was more of a pain to me to put the cover on and blah blah blah. It was easier on me to drain the pool. You just do it with the water hose, um, and and then fill it back up in the spring when you're ready. Um, and it cost about $40 in water, if that, to fill it up one time. It takes about 2 days to fill it up off the water hose, and there's a spigot just right in the back of the house, right back there. But I wanted to show you how to use it, and of course I'll be more than happy to come out here when I've got time one day during the spring or summer, whenever y'all get it going. But anyway, so the pump that I have on it now has an on-off switch on the back. It's right there, and you can see on-off. So I leave it plugged in all the time. It's a, what do you call it, a CGI, CFG. Anyway, it's one of those breakers in the breaker box that will flip if it senses lightning or whatever. Anyway, the setting that you'll leave it on most of the time is filter. What that does, there's sand in here. I changed the sand out last year, and they're saying about every 5 years or so to change out the sand. So you should have several good years of sand left in there. But when it's on filter, then the water comes in from here, goes down. There's a little filter here. You can see it's full of leaves. Another filter here. This filters it right before it goes to the pump, and then it goes in here, down into the sand, and then out. This is called a chlorinator. So you actually put your chlorine tablets in this thing, and this top just twists right off. There's a thing on the back, full strength, all the way to off. I always leave it on full. And then of course then it just shoots out, and it makes the water go in a circle. Anyway, this you can change several different things. But you only change this when the pump is off. So to change this, you just push down and twist wherever you go. You can see it will shoot water out the back. Now, this is an RV waste hose, and I'll buy one of those about every year, and the sun just breaks them down. They're very, very cheap, and they just hook right on. And of course, then I've used this same one for several years, but you can buy those for like $2, and that hose is like $5. Anyway, if you have trash on the bottom of the pool, you'll want to hook up that blue hose right there that you can see. You want to take the end of it and put it it's rain, so it's very full. It'll just stick right in that little hole right there, and then you'll just start vacuuming waste or the stuff off the bottom of the pool when this is turned to waste. So basically what it does is takes your trash, leaves, just stuff that gathers, and it does not touch the sand. It just basically takes it through the pump and then right out the back. And if that hose hadn't deteriorated over this summer, normally I have it stretched out into the woods and it just, shoots off. The longer you do that, the lower the pool level gets, and you want to make sure that there's plenty of water in it. And then the other one that I used most often was, they say about once a month when you're running the filter to go all the way backwards, and it backwashes. And basically the way I understand it is it feeds the water in from the bottom through the sand and basically kind of cleans the sand a little bit. And you'll see when you put it on backwash, when the pump is on, you'll notice if your sand is dirty, and it'll shoot. You can see that water is not super clear, so it's cleaning the sand a little bit. You can see what this is doing. If I turned the pump on, it would shoot water way out here. It's not 100 degrees out, so it won't get soaking wet. But you do that until basically that water turns clear. It takes it about a minute of running with the pump on. And you can tell that water's not clear. You want to run it until it's clear. Like I said, it normally takes about a minute. And then when you're done, you will turn it off, turn the pump off, and then turn it back to filter. When you drain it for the winter, you'll want to, I always turned it to close, and then unscrew this, and water will drain out of that. Then unscrew, you'll turn all these off. Once you've got all the water out of it, you'll turn this. I always turn it off. You don't guess you have to. But then I open this and take it out, and then I put this little screw in this basket and leave it there, and any water that's down in here will drain out. And the same thing for this. This unscrews, and then any water that's in this will just drain right out, and that way you don't run a risk of anything getting in there in the winter and freezing. To open that, to put the chlorine in it, I'm doing this one-handed. Basically, you push that in and twist. Push that in and twist this, and it'll twist right off. And then you just put your chlorine tablets in right there, and then put the lid back on. And the way it's set up now, you can use whatever chemical in the world that you want to use. It's got a sand filter. I used Easy Pool. Who built the pool was R&R Pools. They are up on 421. There's Wilkes Pools and Spas as well. You can buy chemicals from them. But to me, Easy Pool was what the name says. It's easy. It's easy to use. It's probably a little more expensive than others, but you don't have to worry about it. And basically you put in chlorine tablets and 4 scoops of Easy Pool, and you do that every week while the pool's open, and I've never had any problems whatsoever. I mean, it's easy. But like I said, it's a tub of the Easy Pool is probably to last you all season. It's probably going to be $200 for a tub, and that should last you. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't last you all season. And a thing of chlorine tablets is what, $25, and I think one tub lasted me 2 seasons. So normally I think it was 2 tablets per week and 4 scoops of Easy Pool. But R&R, they've got the pool on file. They know the size and how many gallons, and you can, if you decide that you want to leave water in there in the winter, you can, and then you can take a sample of water in there in the spring whenever you're ready to open the pool, and they'll tell you how to get it all balanced and ready and open for the spring. They're super, super nice people. Anyway, what else? I can't think of anything right at the moment. Anyway, all right, I'm going to begin the process of draining it. And what I do as far as draining is I drop a water hose in this side and just take the other end of the water hose out into the woods and use it like that. All right, I think that's all.